Like, the way both the decks are built, like, if someone gets an Unholy Annex going or a Slasher going, you just force the other person to be on the back foot the entire game. Okay, put it multi-5 against my Deep-Cavern bat. Is there any frog deck that's good? Extremely no. It could not be further from the case if you tried. It might struggle a bit in this game. Don't know what I'm taking though, but you know, details. I don't want to take the rescue because we have this Anoint with Affliction. They're your favorite animal. Frogs are pretty great. Can't deny. Green creature decks. Yeah. Creature decks have it a little rough. Like, the three defining cards of the format are Heartfire Hero, Sunfall, and Atraxa. And each of those is like a thing green is very much unhappy to see in different ways. We trade. Love to trade. Some might say it's barely even trading. They would be right. Monstrous Rage plus Manifold Mouse is a little bit terrifying. I maybe need to keep this Anoint open. I guess I should do some maths. Yeah, keeping Anoint open seems pretty necessary. Less trade in history trade deals. Yeah. I guess they figured if they didn't do that, then Bloodletter becomes pretty spooky. Just makes them chump block every turn for the rest of the game. I have not built Crate, alas. Take 4 and then Anoint the Manifold Mouse on their end step. Cool. Maybe firing off this Anoint is bad. I just don't want my mana tied up for literally ever. I feel like this is fine. This is only a +2/+2 at the moment. Hey Glissa, you're pretty good. Also, these slashes are coming back soon, and they can like do some chump blocking. I don't know. All right, Glissa seems great because it blocks into Ethereal Armor. He's sneaky. I stand corrected, although Glissa also blows up Feather of Flight, so you know. Seems fine. Very good draw. I don't want to draw a card and just cut down the Scavenger. Alright. Game is on easy mode, apparently. I could hold open Anoint, but I'm like extremely unsure what I would be holding up Anoint to answer. I'm on 13 and I have a blocker. There we go. Alright, we beat the multi-5. Our Deep-Cavern bat hand. Go us. Run. On Gix's command? I have to imagine I do. Golgari Demons. Look, Golgari Demons is great. Duress is like kind of nice. It's worse than against. It's like less necessary than against mono red though. Taking Sheltered can be good. Demons, parentheses. Thickest archetype name. Alright, we're gonna try never boarding out Unholy Annex no matter what. No matter what, we board out cards that are not Unholy Annex, okay? That's the game plan. No matter what, Unholy Annex stays. Unfortunately, that means I'm probably not allowed to board out Archfiend. Four times for X Arena seems like a lot. It's plausible. There are matchups where you want all four. This matchup, you maybe do not want all four, but we're trying out the sideboard plan of never boarding out Unholy Annex and seeing how that plays. Live dangerously. Glissa is a house against this deck. Hell yeah. Common Glissa W. Glissa, best free drop in standard, question mark? Please don't manifold mouse me. Okay. I mean, if they have the hexproof thing, then this is also pretty absurd, but you know. Oh boy, here we go. Best free drop in standard, question mark, question mark, question mark? Indeed, indeed. Alright, we take it. I'm about to be exceptionally sad and probably die. Can confirm. Oh, Glissa, where were you when we needed you? Notably, not at any point in this game. I have no idea what we can even do here. Working on lands is awkward. And this Heartfire hero, we do not have an exile for. Game free. Land drop's bad. Many are saying this. Unstoppable Slasher is such an obnoxious blocker. I kind of don't want to win anymore. We have 25 lands. I'm probably allowed to go down on Dread, right? Dreadknight just does not seem like a terribly compelling card. I'm not convinced by my arguments for keeping Annex in this matchup. I mean, I'm very willing to believe I'm wrong. I just feel like if we hit our first few land drops, the main way we lose by flooding, and Annex gets around that. We have so much interaction it draws us into. But yeah, maybe 4 copies is too many. Who knows? I just want to try it. I care a lot more about learning than I do about winning on stream in general. I wonder if Archfiend is a bit pricey. I guess my concern is that if I board out Archfiend, then Annex maybe does start to look a bit more awkward. I have not played Modern since Lord of the Rings release. I played a bunch of the Lord of the Rings format because of the Pro Tour, but I've not played Modern since that Pro Tour. So I can give you basically zero meaningful advice on Modern for anyone. See. Seems like it should go well for us. Common Deep-Cavern Bat W. They smoking. I will take 8. I'm kind of surprised by Ethereal Umber in that armor in that deck. Not clear to me that that adds anything the deck is missing. It's kind of like, I worry that it just makes you pretty bad into removal spells. I really like the room in that deck. The Anthem Impulse room. That room is incredible. But I have to imagine if you're playing Ethereal Armor, you probably just can't fit the room in. Painter's something. Painter's Studio, yeah. Painter's Studio is like genuinely amazing in that deck. I had 3 copies in the list I was playing, but honestly, it's possible you want a 4th. It just plays so well with Scavenger. It plays really well with Manifold Mouse because it turns them into like 2/2 double strikers. Or 2 power double strikers just naturally. Or might be too many, but also you had some flooding issues with the deck. Yeah, it does help with the flooding issue. Like part of the appeal though to me. The process of casting a spell. You need to know. Alas. I'm sorry. Lets you get away from Questing Druid. I mean, you probably wouldn't play Questing Druid in red-white anyways, to be fair. They're gonna snake me. Gonna get snaked. Is that the world we're living in? If they snake me, I get to go for the throat it. Seems fine. Oh, they drew the land so that they can keep their Hex Mage. That's actually pretty annoying. Big one. Yeah. They put a Wicked roll on the Hex Mage eventually. That's funny. Okay. I guess I just cast my stupid 2/4 that's almost certainly gonna die. Powerful card. Look at it go. It does get to block the Hex Mage. That's like genuinely not nothing. Honestly, probably the best thing the Bloodletter has going for it at the moment. I kind of want to discard a land. 4 life is like kind of a lot. They're going to have this Hex Mage in play post Viper. I feel like 5 lands kind of does things I'm looking for. Okay. Probably hold this land in hand. What's the win-loss ratio? I've not been keeping track. I assume exclamation mark deck would tell you. Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Oh, to have an Unstoppable Slasher. I assume Unstoppable Slasher pretty messed up against that deck. I probably just have to on Hex Mage. It's kind of killing me pretty fast. You have to hope to draw. It's a little upsetting. I feel like if you ever draw the Phyrexian Arena, you can just never lose this matchup. But hey, we have not. So here we are. Okay. Anyone splashing unstoppably tonight? Indeed, indeed. Or if you ever draw a Dreadknight, Dreadknight's like pretty absurd. Does it make us 100-0? Yeah, we've won 217 matches in a row today. So honestly, like, makes it kind of boring, you know? Wish there was a bit more challenge. Wow, they're black white all along. Okay, that's pretty strong. Oh boy. And I'm not mythic. We started in like several levels below bronze. In those matches we drew some non-lands. Indeed, indeed. It's true. We have cast 4 spells this game. Yeah, I think it's pretty powerful. It's slightly hard to imagine I don't die here. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So. Bring in Broncos. X's command is kind of like a draw 2 in a bit. Kills Viper too. Seems pretty nice. Ghost Vacuum anything here? Because of Zoraline? I guess eventually it puts like a flying Viper in play. I haven't seen the Innkeeper's Talon deck in a while. But I assume it's still seeing some amount of value thing that stays in play. Yeah, true. I don't know that I want this vacuum, but I agree that this is exceptionally bad against removal spells. Need to trim something. Oh, Anoint with Affliction. Not seem amazing. Although exiling Zoraline is fine. I might just want Tear Asunder as more like snake answers. Pretty expensive. But Duress is probably playable. Yeah, it's probably fine. Heist is probably fine, although it's another 2 I don't love. Duressing the Nightmare deck is like a little unfortunate. Whatever that's worth. Try this. Alright, well, this is a Dreadknight. Automatically makes it better than the previous hand. Flash is also just like phenomenal against them. Press me, takes the go for the throat, sure. Got this Archfiend. Very funny deck. Cool. Actually kind of cool with this, because it means we get to cycle it to look for another land. I want to get a painless green at some point. Okay, well, immediately punished. Yeah. Down my free 2. Yeah, the meta is very unsettled at the moment. I do want to try Helga at some point. Yeah, the Helga deck looks very cool. I like the look of the Helga deck. It is on the list of things to play this week. Might play it tomorrow. Kind of just doing like one deck a day at the moment. Unless I really don't like a deck, in which case I play like 2 matches and I'm like, well, why would I ever? That's a Viper. Oh boy. I need to draw a land. If we draw a land, we are in a great position. We don't, probably lose the game. Ding, ding, ding. Easy game. Could rather gain 5 than draw an Archfiend. Perfect. We're not on a combo deck. Now they're just on a mid-range deck. And they sack things for Rotten Mouth Viper. Okay, Liliana seems like an eminently beatable card right now. With our unstoppable slashes. Drawing 20 billion cards. I don't want to Archfiend to use my mana efficiently, although this is way better into a removal spell. I don't know how much using my mana efficiently is actually a thing at the moment. Honestly, I might just want to discard the Archfiend to Liliana anyway. So, play my slasher. Yeah, aggro is really popular, but very beatable. I agree, Gwen. You play the right tools and you can beat the aggro decks, but you do have to put in the work, so to speak. I discard my other slasher. Discard Zoraline. Swing at Liliana. Not clear how much she matters. Fine. Yeah, the Orzhov mid-range decks are cool. I like them, these kind of stuff my opponent's playing. I think Orzhov in general is just like a pretty strong color combination in Standard at the moment. Okay, combo. Let them go. Oh boy. Tear Asunder looked pretty embarrassing that game. I just feel like we need Rotten Mouth Viper answers. And it is good at answering Rotten Mouth Viper to him. Like medium it is medium at answering Rotten Mouth Viper, which you know is basically what we're after, I guess. Maybe Ronco's worse on the draw. Gonna get like Liliana'd into Oblivion. Which is Vanity'd. Could try having more removal on the draw, I don't know. Losing Bronco is sad, but we do have a lot of other card draw. And have like some Zoraline answers in the deck. Maybe Duress is fine on the draw, just for like sake of positioning. But they haven't played Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, I don't think they're on a Sheltered by Ghosts style deck. So that card's very impressive in like Boros. I like that card a lot in Boros. Alright, Duress might be bad against the Hopeless Nightmare deck. The Bandits Talent deck. But I think on the draw, having some discard to help like fight over positioning to ensure our threat stick is quite good. My opponent is mulling to 5, mulling to 4. Hey, we'll take that. They do have more draw power than us. Yeah, Enduring Curiosity is a heck of a card. And it might have a Meek, it's kind of a free draw with the Challenger, so I guess I just take that. Hand's pretty mediocre. It just hold open removal. Also draw a card. I do love drawing a card. I assume I should just hold open a removal spell, and I assume I'm gonna be casting it regardless of what happens. I guess the fear is that if I answer the Swift Spear, they get to hexproof the Challenger. Keep it around, but wow. Kind of a punish for not anointing, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Good draw. Hold open removal again? They could have maybe put that on human instead. Who's to say? Who's to say, really? Take 4. Go for the goat. Thing. Just draw a card or play a free 2? I think a free 2 is like not awful. Here, interacting with the board is all the rage these days. Super suspicious face down card, indeed. Oh, I guess I should actually play out my land in case my Dreadknight dies. We don't bluff on this stream. Bluffing is not real. See? Okay. I suppose you can be like that opponent, yeah. You kill them kind of quick. Monstrous Rage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not even that much. I guess. Do I attack with this? If I don't, they go to 18 into 9. If I do, they go to 15 minus 8 is 7. Then killing them next turn is pretty trivial. Don't kill me. That's a pretty good one to have face down. Not gonna lie. Now Monstrous Rage is probably lethal. Ooh. No Monstrous Rage for the opponent. Oh my god. Archfiend of the Dross. Interesting. I have to assume casting this is pretty great, right? Probably better than casting a cottage. Or attacking with a cottage. And then I just attack all. They have to block Slasher, right? That seems great. Do I really want to take 1 damage to draw a card? That seems potentially unnecessary. Oh my god, no. Why? Okay. Easy game, never close. Maybe I break my rule and actually bought out an annexer. Only one copy though, only one copy. Dreadknight was pretty good that game, but also I'm pretty sure I just want to board out these Dreadknights. They actually died with 3 Dread tokens on board. I mean, their creature dies in combat, right? Unless I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, we have an Archfiend trigger. Maybe we went to trim like a Slasher or two and keep a couple Dread with them. I feel like Slasher is just such a good blocker though. Thought they were at 2. As far as I can remember. Obliterating Bolt, huh? I guess I take the Bolt. Anoint is pretty good against turn inside out. We just hope they don't draw Snakeskin Veil specifically this turn, I guess. Actually, we're going to give them one more turn. And Challenger. Take free. He's no Veil. Nice. Dross. Okay. I really wanted to get Glissa down, but I feel like going Duress into Go for the Throat is just like so safe. Right? Literally no need to do it now. As long as I remember not to do it on my turn. I want to wait before Go for the Throating on their turn. If they draw an Emberheart Challenger, I'd really rather kill that instead. Downside of this is that we are kind of committing to take 1, but cool. Opponent did not want to play. Like, it says something about the power level of Unholy Annex that it's making like these really mediocre cards playable in Pioneer, right? Like, I am not convinced Unstoppable Slasher and Bloodletter of Aclazotz are actually like particularly constructed playable cards, but Unholy Annex is completely messed up, so they kind of are. They support it. Dead Slasher, fine. They did not play an Annex, so things are okay. I could Duress them. I feel like if they had an Annex, they would have played it instead of cut down though. And next turn I can double spell with the Duress. Kind of bad if they have Go for the Throat and I just run an Archfiend into it. But if they have their own they would have played their own Unstoppable Slasher too. I don't know. Duress plus Terminate, therefore, yeah. Yes, so I think I agree, but it doesn't feel amazing. Wow, max punished. I would have had a 4-drop in play. Alright. Kinda stinks. Resolves. Alright, these Duresses have looked heinous. After all that talk about Duress, I'm just like immediately proved a fool by two of the worst Duresses I've ever seen in my life. So maybe nothing has any meaning. Maybe there is no meaning to anything here. It's all just chaos. Duress unplayable, got it, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, you need a hand of either Disenchant or Annex of your own. I'm inclined to agree with that. Or like a really solid curve. Nihilism mode activated. It's an important part of Magic sometimes. Sometimes nihilism mode is just a part of Magic and there's nothing you can do about it. And then you play like 10 more matches of the matchup and suddenly you get it. Alright, we have Annex, we have removal, we have that. Seems good. Yep. Assume they take our bat. Also take our go for the throat though. If they have Annex, they take our bat. They just have a bunch of doofuses, they take our go for the throat, you know? Or a bunch of removal spells. Hey, I was right. They did just have a bunch of things that aren't Annex. Alright, good news, chat. We're gonna resolve Annex and the game is gonna be wildly unlosable. Is this deck better than Leyline Shenanigans? Leyline Shenanigans are pretty good. This deck's probably a bit worse. It felt like fine. I'm not... For once in my life, I'm not sure that I would actually say this is the best deck in Standard. This felt fine though. We just need to Tear Asunder this, right? And not die. Could still lose this. If they just play another doofus next turn, we do not currently have an answer. And they have a go for the throat for our 6/6. That is another doofus. Yep. Alright, we've re-entered nihilism mode. I mean, Phyrexian Arena's always been good. I kind of feel like Phyrexian Arena is probably a pretty underplayed card in Standard, honestly. So... And Annex is orders of magnitude stronger. God, I am so dead. Unless I draw or go for the throat, in which case the game is over. So... I'm so baffled. I'm so lost, chat. It doesn't feel like this is a game I should ever be losing based on the cards we've drawn, but apparently. Maybe we just need more Terminates, I don't know. I'm just gonna die in my... Yeah, what a sad game. I like Demons was a bit tragic. I mean, it's what the pile of removal spells. I don't know. That game was really strange. Like, I feel like opponent drew all the cards that don't really matter and then ended up winning. Very puzzling. I wonder if Dreadknight's like actually secretly kind of stinky. Or like something I want to trim. You think it might be? Yeah. Which feels weird to say, because it lines up well against Slasher. And lines up well against a pile of removal. Just kind of slow. Liliana thing I want in the mirrors. Liliana would probably be like pretty good, I imagine. You like Heist in these black mirrors? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to bring it in. I don't figure out whether Duress is playable or not. Why do people gotta be so strange? I just find it baffling that like people have so little to do with their lives that they think that's a good way of spending their time. You'd be out there doing anything. Be learning some skills, making art, forming friendships. Instead, choosing to curl up in a basement and shout insults at people. Very weird. Okay. Oh, that was bad. I was meant to take the... Oh my god, I suck. It's fine, I drew Duress, so I was bailed out of it. No, I'm not criticizing you. It's like specifically using the time insulting people. Like, if you're having a nice time, like enjoying some games and chilling, that's great, right? Like A+. But if you're using that time just like insulting people, it's like you really have nothing more worthwhile to do, you know? Alright, this is a very good draw. That you need to be productive? Nah. Like, I think there's a difference between being productive or just using your time in a way that's like rewarding or fulfilling. And that doesn't have to be being productive, but if someone's method of being rewarded and fulfilled is insulting people on Twitch, I kind of question their life choices, you know? Alright, Unholy Annex was pretty good. That was great. Shoutouts to Deep-Cavern Bat. I am definitely not boarding out Deep-Cavern Bat in the mirror. That is the one thing I have decided.